aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with. You don't need to use any force whatsoever. All you have to do is show them the rope you plan to tie them.
I don't.
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap, coarse rope leaving creases on their precious million more coat.
Unexpected.
Oh, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself. The name's Shram, and I'm a mercenary. The kind that gets paid.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my name is unfamiliar to you, you will no doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned Iskra.
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Excuse me? Is that a...
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. He's probably tied up more entrepreneurs than I...
How are you feeling, Tonya?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry you.
Child must take great care of his sister. He's never mentioned Tonya's illness, though.
You know, stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm, having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. It's pretty cool, don't you think? Exactly. It's like one of those stories where an ordinary school I'm fine.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this.
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to stop you if you want to leave. But don't drag me along. Hello?
I don't think it's ever been this lively backstage before. I didn't know you were coming to- Hey, have you seen Chuganov? I heard he was coming today. Have you
I'm with you. This could be just the-
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel out of him. I wanna know why he suddenly changed his stance on Project Stuja. What exactly happened before the most recent Vetcha vote?
For the Rokad, or just out of personal...
Shh! There are other people around!
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation like this theoretically warrants...
Sarge, the day you learned to let go and just enjoy... Why, hello, sir. I believe you were the one sitting at Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitya from the...
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignments Battalion. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety. Please let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Mr. Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing glances at me. Any idea what that... I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. Perhaps she noticed me spacing out during her performance?
So, Mr. Mitya, is your work...
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Armory Palace because they... Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything. Sorry.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way, Miss Odette's performance was one of the best I've ever seen.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Especially considering the way... Do you think we were coming on too strong?
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Oh my, that's very flattering of you. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's performance.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the subject of Lelik. I need a chance to speak with her in private.
So unfair. Talk about double stand.
And now it looks like I've been spotted. You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be dangerous.
How's it looking, Alosha?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
May I have your attention, please? The storm is unlikely. We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. In a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or back.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with a title for the production.
Not bad. Clear selling point, at least. Could be a big hit.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you.
I guess I'll call it a night. Though I feel like I won't sleep very well without Paimon here. I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, I wonder if she's feeling any better yet. At least she hasn't been getting any worse. Still.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us. Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozy. There's no way you've forgotten. Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the only way to survive. Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
Here we go again. The endless march toward survival.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creeping me out. And it's rising. Guess I should head up.
The black mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the black mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the black mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about to give up on me. It's already starting to falter.
I can't do this anymore. I've had enough of being forever on the run. What's the point of it all?
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be worth it.
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars. But you're lying too. There is no end to this path. It keeps—
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
I am. I think I'll take my chances with the Black—
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists.
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say, I hope that you both find peace within the Black Mist. Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. But at moment, their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. From then on, the outcome was both inevitable and irreversible. Let's go. Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would be swallowed by the Black Mist. It's just you and me now. Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. This happens from time to time, but it won't be long before the Black Mist starts chasing survivors once again. No one knows how to stop its advance.
Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two bought. Huh? Are you really that sleepy, traveler?
What is it, Chuganov?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next door. I should check and see what's going on.
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay here.
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow... Have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind of
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. They're dead. The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies. No signs of a struggle.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions? Even then, the odds of them both dying of sudden complications...
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Nor does this appear to be a suicide. Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to see it. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to...
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chuganov heading this way, I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now. There's no...
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed if anyone had tried to open it.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding, or any signs of suspicious activity. I'll follow up with a full search of my own shortly. Go. There is no time to waste.
Nothing on your... Backstage is clear. No signs of suspicious...
We checked the basement. Also clear. I don't think there's anywhere here that a living person could hide.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or...
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret... I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside, and there's no...
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be no way for them to avoid leaving footprints or water stains.
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels and plays, isn't it? The ones where the killer...
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just yet.
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like that happening in real life. Set in a theater during a snowstorm. A murder takes place, and the killer is among...
Looking at who the killer targeted, and the clean entry and exit... It all adds up. I know what this is.
What is? What have you figured out?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open, so I would discover the bodies and witness the crime scene first thing in the morning. Such ruthless methods.
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Stuja. Always works alone. Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chuganov.
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. But Project Stuja cannot be so easily shaken.
So he really was threatened by Lelik. That makes...
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Rokot despises the rich. The live. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik, Tell me! I'll do it!
Was this really Lelik's doing? Would Odette really do something like this? If Odette really is Lelik, this seems out of character. But then again, I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelik's true identity. But if I reveal it now, what should I do?
I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed, at least from the stories I've heard. He's never killed anyone before, and his name has never come up in connection with any murder cases. Besides, even if Lelik did want to threaten you, why resort to such an extreme and roundabout method? It's not his style at all.
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that Lelik might be Odette, but her assessment is
Miss Vodyanitsa, why do you suddenly feel the need to
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to share my...
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your theory then, Why don't you...
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so early on in the discussion.
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
So there's still a good chance that Lelik is right here among us. I can't do this anymore. I don't care if it's still snowing outside, I have to get out.
Whoa, take a beat. We all know it's far too dangerous out there. Even the soldiers can get, and whoever this Lelik is, they're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight. Be sensible, my man.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from exiting the premises because as things stand, every one of us is... Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for clues, but make sure you don't go off alone.
You're right, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one...
Since Vodyanitsa and I were on the same page earlier, I think I should share my...
Whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts as gossip, but it's Odette? Really? Odette? Oh god, how dumb does this make...
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect. Sometime.
And now that you mention it, the more I think... What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4... Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina. And it must be so exhausting. I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, it never even crossed my mind that she could be involved with the Rokot, let alone be Lelik. I don't understand. If she's with the Fatui, what reason could she have for being so opposed to Project Stusha?
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up instead of announcing it to everyone earlier, does that mean we're all on the same... Yeah. Lelik may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm concerned, she's never crossed the line. We need to confront her face to face.
Do you think she'd really admit to being Lelik?
I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. For now, we'll work on the assumption that she didn't kill anyone, and see... Now's her chance. Hey, Odette! What is it, you guys? Shh! Keep your voice down. So, you... Alright, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain None of us believes you'd kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those 2 people last night, the Traveler was the first to... Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. A really bad spot. We're your colleagues, and we know what kind of person you are. I don't want anything... So, can you clue us in? Tell us everything. Alright. Yes, I'm Lelik. And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my... Huh? You're gonna reveal... That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was here. It was just a lucky, but after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about. Are you Mr. Valeri! What?!
I don't know what game you're playing.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lelik. But more importantly, I promise I am not... So, if anyone still insists that I did this, otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you...
Is this really the truth?
That's confidence, all right.
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said that she's on track.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer!
I do have one question, Miss Odette. What?
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their... And that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get...
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display of rational thinking under pressure.
She thought so far ahead. Why do I always...
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top priority right now. Let's put the name... Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect. I assume you have no quarrel with...
I understand. You're welcome to keep an eye on me around the clock.
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you off the hook for now.
Good work, Lelik Guard Team. And Lelik, too.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits. So now I've been told I have to...
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my bodyguards.
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed, we must keep our guard up against them also.
Don't worry, Tonya. We'll get through. Once the snow stops, The officials will step in. The investigation will get easier. But once the... You're gonna miss us, huh? Well, some of us work at the theater. Really, Miss Vodian? Aw, you're all right. Let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonia. You don't have to swear an oath over things.
You really do get carried away sometimes, don't you, Miss Vodianitsa?
Hey! Mind your own business!
Don't be nervous, Miss Water Imp. Everyone's here. There's not...
Excuse me? Do I look...
No. You...
Oh. Wait, but how... Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water...
Primary mode of expression. I've not come across that concept before.
Well, it's just... We water imps tend to communicate our emotions. The emotions we convey through song take precedence over our facial expressions.
I'm impressed, Shram. I didn't take you for a man of culture.
It's not about being cultured or not. The thing is, this mode of expression can usually only be understood by us, and yet, you're clearly...
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it. Plus, I have a... very close friend who's a water imp. A delightful lady. Anyway, we spent so much time together that before I knew it, I noticed
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, the fact that you have a water imp friend is even more...
Hey, what are you implying? You're not secretly insulting...
Heavens! Why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late. We should discuss our sleeping arrangements for tonight. It's a guard against the...
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight. It will be safer if we all stay...
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik, I'm quite sure we...
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette being the killer?
Nonsense.
Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch. We'll sleep in shifts, but 2 of us must be awake at any given time.
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the Night Watch while also keeping an eye on Lelik. Meanwhile, the rule of taking shift... I expect that plan took you quite some time to come...
Actually, our field combat manual outlines a similar approach. Although the scenario there involves guarding prisoners overnight. That being said, I must clarify that I harbor no disrespect towards you personally, Miss Odette. In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook examples for military agents.
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep tonight. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring? Oh, not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the Night Watch. I came here to get information from her in the first place. Maybe I should think...
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. My mind... Plus, there's something I've been meaning. I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation, too. I just had a simple question for you, really. Rosaline, in her final moments, did she have any... I see. No. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss. And yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she was an abrasive person, the fact remains that I am indebted to her. Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think she and Rosaline were... Yes. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. Not that it... When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. I trained under... It was extremely grueling. And it didn't exactly come naturally to me.
all I could do. I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. There was pressure. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain, and fatigue. And most nights, after enduring all that, I've become almost immune to the Surely, any child who had to experience that would grow to hate her lot in life. Don't you? So, I put an equal amount of effort into my ballet. Because in my young mind, that was the only way to defy my fate. It was my way of telling her, the Fatui's demands and your expectations of me are not what I wish for. One day, I will leave. I think she probably blamed my poor performance in training on my passion for ballet. She knew my heart wasn't in it. One time, when I was secretly practicing a dance at night, she suddenly showed up. I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother." She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she... But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was. After that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She never came to watch me dance again either. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look, sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame sealed within ice. A symbol of her favor, yes, but also her way of keeping an eye. She knew the location of every piece of core Ignis. If any recipient started acting suspiciously, she'd be on to them immediately. Trust her to make... So, when news of Rosaline's death reached Snezhnaya, many people immediately crushed their core Ignis, but I kept mine. With my sensitivity to pain being as dull as it is, I still wonder, did she really come to stop me that night? I wasn't sure, but I was scared. So I said, I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? Huh. No, she didn't. Wait. In that case... Okay, I will.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of
the ultimate goal of this energy experiment is to create a weapon. The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy. Yes, the weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. And the lab is located deep within the... I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell, though. The best way to get to the bottom of it would be to go there. Once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry permit. And I'm hardly the organization's proudest member, as you know.
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments. It's vital to staying alert and energized.
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us, right?
Well, thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for now.
Sure. This is our second night here, but at least I hope she's been sleeping well the past couple... Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Seriously? Is this never mind.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been walking for? Do you remember?
Time's lost all meaning. Ever since we...
A star key? Or key star? Anyway, the person who named it was swallowed by the black mist.
Whatever it's called, ever since we noticed it, we've been walking up, but it seems like no matter how far we walk...
Well, we've come this far. You never know. Maybe we're almost there? Come on.
We got ourselves a strat.
Monsters! Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Careful!
Shut up! Run faster.
Here they come again!
You wanna fight?
Get ready!
Let's go! Leave ya!
Cryo Storm!
Get a lot of away!
Having second thoughts?
Back up his heel. What the? Gotta.
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. Feels like there's no escape.
Shut up! Run faster.
Are you hurt, Coolish?
No. I'm fine.
I get you. In fact,
Yeah. The hope that the star gives us is the only thing keeping us going. But I'm not sure it's real at all. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
We know you mean well, but you're only saying that to try and...
Thank you, friend. But enough is enough. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire that. I've given up, but... I will.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the first person to make it. I'm the star's envoy. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is satisfied for now. Having devoured you, this is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we continue. What do you mean, leave? Congratulations on reaching the starting point. Once you are ready, we will head out and walk up. Huh? What's wrong?
Rampana! Rampana!
Is that...
The situation is identical to that of the two.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else. So I suppose the surrounding environment can't be a
Rampana.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my—
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target. So I just laid there with my— I heard the Traveler and Lelek chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing—
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so I was concentrating hard, trying not to— Then, what could possibly be causing this? Once I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long. I never imagined that one day they—
4 victims in just 2 days. And I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. And above all, keep—
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked. Still no—
So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this killer can clearly strike whenever they please. The Night Watch was a useless endeavor from the start. Lelek must be an expert in poisoning. Clearly she used some poison that can't be—
Here we go again.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelek's reason for revealing her identity the real story? Well, she's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you? Revealing your identity, only to carry on with your killing spree?
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like—
How dare you!
That's enough! Yesterday, you named Lelek as a suspect because the victims were both— But today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine.
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think. I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many Lelek is well known to be a ruthless operator, and now she has revealed her identity.
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't constitute a concrete lead. You need to back up your claims with some evidence.
How can you defend her, officer? What did she say to you while you were on night? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You military types are always colluding with criminals to— all so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to fall in line. The Fatui, the Drew— don't you—
Sir, but— You were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday, turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Little girl.
Even if Mr. Chuganov is a puffed-up, pig-headed windbag who doesn't have a clue what he's talking about, he's still one of the victims.
I had no intention of resorting to violence. But you're right, Miss Tonya. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has calmed down a little now.
I don't think there's any need for that. What is there to discuss? Nothing about—
Did you have an idea, Mitya? You're the brainiac here, right? Come on.
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far concern things from outside the theater. Miss Odette— But then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves, which have given us absolutely nothing to go on whatsoever. That's highly unusual.
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide at all.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be a scientist?
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity. But if the present situation defies all known scientific
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater. I heard haunted?
Yeah, I think I heard the same thing. But I mean—
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn. A haunted theater?
Why don't we take this opportunity to look for clues again with a more open mind?
Very well. Whether it's criminals or ghosts we're looking for, the same rules apply. Everyone needs to tread carefully. I'll move the bodies into the same room for now.